the Miller Time segment tonight, some left-wing protesters are giving President Obama a hard time. The issue is don't ask, don't tell, the military policy regarding gays. The president was heckled at a speech in Los Angeles.
She's passionate about fighting for California's families. She is. We are going to do that. Hey, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Can I just say once again, Barbara and I are supportive of repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell, so I don't know why you're hollering.
All right, Barbara is Barbara Boxer, and after that, protesters gathered at Lafayette Park across the street from the White House to further press their point, and police actually had to close the park down, which is very rare. Joining us now from Los Angeles is Sage of Southern California, Dennis Miller. So, it's usually the Tea Party people on the president's case, but now it's the total opposite. What say you?
Well, first off, Billy, I hate it when they never give credit to Bush when he was president. So I'm going to say, first off, thank you to President Obama and the troops for bringing down these two, monsters over in Iraq, two head al-Qaeda guys. Thank you very much, sir. And I tell you what, he's a loyal dog to fly all the way out to California for Boxer when you know right now he'd rather be sitting there at home trying to figure out how to tax this volcano. So that's the good news. The bad news is this. He's a little dismissive when he doesn't dig what you're saying. What are you hollering at? You should be thanking me. And I guess a lot of us are worried he's so dismissive that he might be on board with the don't ask, don't tell thing, but it appears a lot of other things, it's just like, don't ask. And I think we're all a little worried that it's going to lapse into you don't even want to know. And that's where we're at right now. So I think right now President Obama's like Wile E. Coyote on that tightrope, and it's eaten in from both sides. You know, the right's not agreeing with him. Now he's going to start getting heckled at Boxer things. Before you know it, man, this guy, it's going to be like your both flanks are attacked, like the little bighorn. And if he thinks the Tea Party can get cranky, he hasn't lived till that first SEIU guy doesn't get his pension check, because that's going to make the Hajj look like a maypole ceremony.
It can get pretty vicious on the far left, but I'm not exactly sure why these people are either bothering. As he said, he's against don't ask, don't tell. They're going to revoke it. They're just trying to figure it out with the military. And the military basically is saying, we know, hey, look, if you do this, particularly in Iraq and Afghanistan, it's going to cause a lot of morale problems. Whether you like it or not, people don't want openly gay soldiers or Marines in the barracks, and it's going to cause problems. And that's
how's about this, Billy?
How do you implement it? How do you implement it?
How's about this as a straw man for the fact that the president has said out loud he doesn't believe in gay marriage? I mean, they have him on record with that. So maybe you go after him on the don't ask, don't tell thing, which is superfluous. But if you think you're going to get those people screaming don't ask, don't tell in the back of the room to consult with the military about morale issues, the only time they want to see a guy dressed up in a uniform is when they're going to see the village people.
I knew it. I knew the village people were going to come up. As well they should. All right. Pew survey, and this can't be of any surprise to you. You do radio talk every day, and people, chatting with you. 76% of Americans now don't trust the government, at least in part. I mean, that's just unbelievable. What do you think's driving that?
I think you got the wrong number. I'm wondering what 24 morons out there are looking at what they see and digging it. I mean, who is that, like the Von Trapps out from the thumb of the Hun? I mean, there are 24 people out there who dig the way this is going?
Right. Who are those people? Where are they?
I mean, and by the way, can the Pew poll rename that? Maybe the Aromatic poll, or get Airwick to sponsor.
PEW.
I don't like the whole sound of that.
I think it's the SEIU, the people that you just referred to, and the people in the public sector that are getting big pensions and lifetime assurances of a job, and a lot of the entitlement people. That makes up the 24% that say, yeah, keep going, we want to be France.
Well, I don't think, I think that the phrasing on it was, do you trust government? And I trust them to the extent where I don't think they could get it together to hold a coup d'etat. I more scoff at Washington because it looks to me like buffoonery is the coin of the realm. If they were a little more precise or astute at what they were doing, I might get a little scared, but I look up there and it looks like a bunch of idiots banging on pots with wooden spoons. So I'm not really, it's not that I don't trust them. I don't think they're smart enough. I mean, Pelosi is stopping electric fan with her tongue, stupid. So do I, do I trust her? No,
I don't trust them either. But I've never trusted the federal government to any extent at all. I think that they manipulate things and don't tell us the full truth. All right, 60% of Americans, perhaps because they don't trust the federal government, want to legalize marijuana, medical pot. All right, because, to deal with this government, you really have to be stoned. And 60% of Americans say, go medical pot, go. And what say you about that?
Well, I thought you were going to ask me where I stood on this, and I was going to say, you don't take a stand on this, you take a lie down in the middle of the afternoon on this. We're on a slow saunter over to Loserville, Billy, and I'm telling you what, I am buying Xbox 360 futures, and I'm shorting shoe leather, because we've got a system now where you can get 2 years of unemployment, you can get Obamacare up to 27 or 26 years old at home. I'm pretty sure you can buy medical marijuana with the Obamacare, and then you can use the food stamps for munchies. This is a perfect loser storm, baby.
And it's funny. You ever read the LA Weekly? Because they have all the ads in the back of that thing for the marijuana.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like now medical marijuana pot wars. If you buy 4 ounces, we'll give you a bong free. Cheech Marin will come to your house and light it for you. Crazy Eddie. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
I think, listen, do I think medical marijuana, if somebody needs it, if somebody's dying and needs...
You get a doctor to
but
say
but that's not going to happen. Billy, it's going to be the I need some pot syndrome. That's what it's going to be, INSP.
You got the
syndrome.
Prescription signed by Dr. Cheech. Yeah, hey,
There you go.
My earlobe sprained. I sprained my earlobe.
That's what's coming.
There it is.
That's what's coming.
Miller, thank you. Did you see that up next?